Hello everyone, I'm Sarah of Teal Textures Crochet and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to crochet the Teal Textures Throw. Now this is a thick, cozy crochet blanket that's made with the super bulky weight yarn, and it features a couple of really great textures in the design, and the stitches really complement one another. This blanket I've worked here in a Karen Chunky Cake by Yarn Inspirations. This is a 100% acrylic yarn, and there's about 400 yards per cake of yarn. It is a super bulky weight, and you're going to need about 8 of these cakes if you're going to make the full-size blanket, which is approximately 50 by 60 inches, and that's excluding the fringe. So add a little bit more if you'd like to add a fringe to it. I did not on this one. You're also going to need an 8mm or an L11 crochet hook, and links to these items can be found in the description of this video. Also down in the description you'll find a direct link to the free written instructions on richtexturescrochet.com. So thank you so much for joining me. While you're here, I invite you to take a look around. Feel free to subscribe. There are lots of other crochet patterns here on this channel, as well as crochet blankets. And I'll just take a moment to mention I have a new book out if you're like crocheting blankets. This is the Barn Quilt Blanket Book. There's links again in the description for it, and it contains 5 beautiful blanket crochet patterns, and it's available on Amazon in both paperback and ebook. Well, with that in mind, let's grab our hooks and yarn and get started. Now our Teal Textures blanket today is worked in rows, and it's worked from the bottom up to the top along the short edge. And I mentioned it's about 50 inches across. So to get that length, you're going to go ahead, make a slip knot, and then chain 120 chains. Now, if you wish, as I'm going to do here today, you can change the size of your blanket. All you need to do is chain an even number of stitches. So today I'm just going to work a swatch here on in the video just to show you how the blanket is worked. It does have a repetitive pattern. So I'm going to start off by chaining 30 stitches. Actually, I might just do 20 because I think that will give us a large enough swatch to see here on the camera. So once you have worked that foundation chain, either chaining 120 chains or an even number, you're going to begin row 1 by working a single crochet into the second chain from your hook, and then single crochet into each stitch all the way across. At the end of this row, you will have a total of 119 stitches. At the end of row 1, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now for row 2, we're going to work a single crochet into the first stitch, chain 1, skip the next stitch, and work a spiked half double crochet under the next. So to work our spiked half double crochet, you're going to yarn over, then insert your hook into the foundation chain under the next stitch, working over top of the next stitch. Yarn over, draw up a loop to the height of your single crochet stitch, yarn over, and draw through all 3 loops. That is your spiked half double crochet. It's always going to be worked under the indicated stitch. You're then going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, and again work a spiked half double crochet in the stitch under the next stitch. So again, just into your foundation chain. Repeat this all the way across until you have 2 stitches remaining. At the end of row 2, you have 2 stitches remaining. You're going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, and then work a single crochet into the top of your final stitch. That brings you to the end of row 2. You're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now for row 3, we're going to single crochet into the first stitch. You'll note that the chain 1 at the start never counts as a stitch. You're then going to single crochet just into the chain 1 space. Next, you're going to work a single crochet, but work in front of the next stitch and insert your hook through the post or just under the front 2 loops of your spiked half double crochet. So you're just bringing your hook in front and inserting it under those 2 loops on the post of the spiked half double crochet, yarn over and complete your single crochet stitch. Then single crochet into the next chain 1 space and single crochet through the post of the next spiked half double crochet. You're going to repeat this all the way across to your final stitch where you'll work a single crochet into the top of your final stitch. When you come across to that final stitch, simply finish off with a single crochet into the top of that final single crochet. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now for row 4, we're going to single crochet into the top of the first stitch and then follow that with a spiked half double crochet into the next chain 1 space 2 rows below. So again, yarn over, bring your hook in front and just insert it into the chain 1 space 2 rows below, yarn over, draw up a loop, and then complete your half double crochet stitch. Chain 1, skip the next single crochet, and work a spiked half double crochet into the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, skip 1, spiked half double crochet. Repeat this all the way across until you come to your final stitch. Finish off this row 4 with a single crochet into the top of your final stitch. At the end of row 4, you're going to finish off with a single crochet into the top of your final stitch, then chain 1 and turn your work. Now for row 5, you're going to work a single crochet into the top of your first stitch, and then single crochet through the post of the next spiked half double crochet. Single crochet in the next chain 1 space, and single crochet through the post of the next spiked half double crochet. You're going to repeat this all the way across, ending with a single crochet into your final stitch. When you come all the way across, chain 1, turn your work. You're now going to work some repeats in the pattern. Now for rows 6 through to 19, you're going to repeat your rows 2 through to 5. So repeat rows 2, 3, 4, and 5 until you come to the end of row 19. And you can then meet me back here. At the end of row 19, this is what your work looks like from the beginning And we're now ready to start the next section of texture in our blanket. So what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, turn your work, and all you're going to do for the next 12 rows, so for rows 20 through to 31, is half double crochet into that first stitch. Your chain 1 does not count as a stitch. And then simply half double crochet into each stitch all the way across. Half double crochet all the way across. We're just working in the tops of our stitches. When you come all the way across your blanket, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and repeat. So go ahead, work a total of 12 rows of half double crochet stitches. That will bring you through to the end of row 31, and then meet me back here. At the end of row 31, you have your textured open weave stitch, and then you have your panel of half double crochet stitches. You're then going to chain 1 and turn your work. For row 32, you're simply going to single crochet into that first stitch, then single crochet into each stitch all the way across, and then our pattern begins again. So for row 33 onward, after you've worked this row of single crochet stitches, for row 33 onward, you're going to repeat rows 2 through to 32 twice more. You're then going to repeat your rows 2 to 5 and then fasten off and weave in your ends. And that's all there is to working this Teal Textures Throw. If you'd like to see those repeats written out, be sure to head over to richtexturescrochet.com. There you'll find the free written instructions, and that will help you keep the repeat straight. But you're simply going to be repeating your rows 2 through to 32 for as long as you would like, or until your blanket reaches about 60 inches. And fasten off, weave in your ends, and that's it. So thank you so much for joining me. And once again, I invite you to take a look around. Don't forget to subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Until then, happy crocheting. Bye.